Well, he's got nowhere to move, having negotiated a price of 0.
On your marks.
Guns up, man. Any increase on that, he's lost his credibility. That's right. Open to clear, open slow.
And we're up to the fourth event of this evening, the men's K 1500 metres. So we've got about 20 events on or 22 events or races on the list today for the first meet back. That is because there was a limit to the amount of people that we can have at the track racing. As we mentioned, in 5 session times, 4 or 5 races per session. So the men's K, fourth event of the evening. And with heap number 1, we have David Leeton. Heap number 2, Cooper Proven. Number 3, Jamie Rossjohn. Number 4, Russell Jenkins. Number 5, Rory Craig. Number 6, Joshua Carlin. Number 7, Andrew Turver. Number 8, Matthew Blaschke. Number 9, Samuel Skodala. And 10 is Charles Sutherland. And it seems to be Matthew Blaschke, or could be Andrew Turver. We're going to have to see when they come across. I think it is Turver, who's broken away from the rest of the field with a lead of about 15 odd metres. Then they are quite tightly packed behind. Their PBs are pretty close together across the field, so you would expect a quite tightly packed race. A lot of juniors and a few of the older men who are familiar faces at Milers Club battling it out. Always love seeing the men and the younger up and coming athletes on the same race, all seated around the same time.
Yeah, so it's Turver out in front. He's got a seed time of 4:50, but we've got a few other guys in the field with seed times in the 4:45 kind of range, so it'll be interesting to see if they can peg him back here. Pretty tight pack behind him. If they can start to work together, they might chip away at Turver.
And going through 2 laps, Lockie, he's gone through in about 2:27, which to go his 4:55 is that's well under his pace. So hopefully he can hang on for another 2 laps.
Well, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. He's such a smooth mover. Looks comfortable out the front and really holding that lead. Although there are a few others just behind. Joshua Carlin, one in that pack. Another is Jamie Rossjohn, who is moving into second place in that Glenn Huntley uniform. But still, Turver holds that lead of about 20 odd metres on the rest of the field as he chases a PB of 4:55.
So the Mornington Peninsula duo out in front together. Turver starting to struggle a little bit, looks like. Still holding a pretty decent lead, but his club mate, looks like Matthew Blaschke, he is moving well down the back straight. We'll see what Turver's got when he goes past him, if he can latch on, see how he goes.
That's what we were talking about earlier, Lockie, the battles between the older athletes and the younger up-and-comers, and looks like experience is going to win off here in this battle.
It's great to see, and I'm sure some of the older athletes will pull out the old, back in my prime I would have run a 350, not a 450. But he doesn't have anything to worry about here, does Blaschke. He's taking care of this last lap beautifully.
And just noticed Turver at 200 metres to go, checking his watch, as you do when you're a junior. Every race can be a PB. I remember those days. Joshua Carlin coming up on the shoulder of Turver, as does Rory Craig, to finish in a very strong time. 4:38 for Blaschke, 4:41 for the next 3 athletes coming through. So PBs all round for the front finishers in this race.
That was a brave effort from Turner. Still finished reasonably well. He went out hard. And that's what we like to see at Milers Club. Nice tight fields. You see they all cross the line in very similar times, and that's the best way to race. And if you want to run a PB, that's the way to do it.